how do you differentiate between fear or bravery when deciding to leave a job or any life situation? How do you know whether it is out of fear or courage? Well, the way to really look at it is this. You want to distinguish it by understanding what does courage mean. Courage comes from the Latin cor, which translates to heart. So you got to know when you're making heart-based decisions and fear-based decisions, because those two distinguishments will set you free. You know when you're making fear-based decisions because it feels very restrictive. You know you're holding yourself back. Kind of like me in a classroom when I was really little. I never used to speak out loud. But there was this one time, I wasn't very smart in school, but one time I knew the answer that the teacher was asking. I knew the answer to that question. I wanted to put my hands up, but I didn't, out of fear. I felt like I was holding myself back. You ever felt that before? That's when you know you're acting out of fear. Now, another symptom that you're acting out of fear and making fear-based decisions is it leads you, listen very carefully, back to exactly where you've been. So therefore, it leads you back to safety and comfort. That's a very important distinguishment to make. You know it's a fear-based decision because it leads to safety and comfort. On the other side, heart. You know when you're making a heart-based decision because it feels expansive, is abundance energy, and for some reason you can't logically work it through, but you're guided towards it. You're just guided towards it. Something is saying something might be there. Yes? Now, at the root of a heart-based decision is it leads to growth and adventure. So think about this. Fear leads back to safety and comfort. Heart leads to growth and adventure. Now, knowing that our brain is not designed to make us successful, it's designed to help us to survive, is there a slight chance that our survival brain will resist heart-based decisions? Yes or no? You bet. And this is why you got to be very careful with linguistics, the words you're using in your mind. If normally you're saying this decision feels right, what you're really saying, translated, this decision feels familiar. This is an important distinction for you to draw. If in the past you have had a habit of talking yourself out the opportunities, or if in the past you have given up on your commitments, then here's a very important fact for you to realize here. It will always feel right for you to pick decisions that's rooted in fear, and you'll justify it as a right choice. When in reality, you're just making a familiar choice and you're just talking yourself out of the game because that's what you've always done. So don't do in life what is right. Do what will make you great. Ask yourself this: which decision honors who I want to be? Because with each and every decision, you aren't just choosing between alternative futures here, different futures. You are choosing between alternative version of you. Yes? Each decision changes you. So we got to be asking ourselves when we're going into even like a relationship, would I like who I become in this relationship? If I'm going into a job, I got to ask myself, if there's multiple job offers, will I like who I become in that job? If I'm looking to move to a new country, I got to ask myself, will I like who I become in that country? Making sense? Because you're choosing between alternative versions of you. So it goes back to the core question: which decision honors me? Who I want to be? Are you getting it? So drawing that clear distinguishment, the fear, the heart, that will help you to really align with the truth here.